The state denied me black lung, and when I went to the lung specialist, he told me and my wife that I had lung cancer because I had lesions on my lungs from CT scans and this, that, and the other. Well, I had a lung biopsy in Beckley. It went to Morgantown. They had missed a spot. So they sent me to Charlottesville, Virginia. They done another lung biopsy. And by the way, them things hurt. The doctor come out and told my wife, said he don't have lung cancer, did he work in a dusty environment? She said, yeah, he worked in the coal mines. So I got to meet with John and get my federal filed, and I'm one of the lucky ones, I guess. It took me about a year to get it.
And I tell you, but the worst thing I ever felt was I was working on a piece of equipment down in the field. It started raining, and I started running up some steps to get into the bathhouse. When I got to the bathhouse, I'm standing there trying to get my breath. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I'm saying, here, I'm going to die right here. And I say, it's oxygen upstairs, and I can't even get up. I can't even make it up the step to get to it. And I'm sitting there thinking, you just ready to die. And I tell you what, that's a terrible feeling to be sitting there, think you're going to die because you can't get no air in.
Yeah, I used to play a little baseball, and of course I can't run to first base no more.
I got sick, went to the doctor, thought I had pneumonia. They said that I had spots on my lungs, they thought it was lung cancer. They did a bronchostomy where they go down and take a sample of the tumor or whatever. They said it was just coal dust. So 2007, I signed up for federal black lung. And in 2011, when was John?
Yeah, I think
Finally, they approved me for it. But the company doctor said I didn't have black lung. It was some kind of disease from being around birds.
And we're all brothers. In other words, in the mines, we're just like we're family. And everybody would probably say the same thing. You get real close, and because you're looking out for each other, and so they're a close knit family. I'm going to say family because I've spent more time actually with the people that I worked with than I did my actual family, and so we come real close. We get close.
But that's what I miss the most about my coal mining career is my friends and the bathhouse humor that goes on. Am I right?
Right. And up to 2000, you didn't have the ventilation that you've got now. Before 2000, like somebody else said, I worked places that we kept our curtain rolled up at the power center. The only time we hung curtain is when the mine inspectors come. They stayed outside. We hung curtain. They'd call us down there and talk to us. They say, we know y'all ain't hanging curtain. There's no nails where you hang your curtain up. We know you're not doing it. But as soon as they went out sight, all the curtain was rolled up, put back in place. You didn't have no ventilation. You didn't have no air.
I had to go to non-union because I couldn't find the union job. And this is a big key for me. When I worked the union, you wore your dust pump. When I worked non-union, you hid the dust pump. We put it in fresh air so that there would be no violations and the air's perfect and everything's perfect so they could run coal. When you work non-union, you have no voice. You have a kindly a code amongst the boss and the crew. Well, evening shift run 400 foot last night, we're gonna run 500 foot. You didn't hang curtain, you didn't ask about curtain, you didn't ask about dust pumps. It was all pretty much, this is what we're gonna do. And I think the coal miners lost their voice, and I think their voice is in the UMWA.
Without union, they can manipulate them and pretty well make them work, because, hey, they will tell you, there's somebody out there looking for your job, waiting for your job.
I mean, you never know when quitting time was. You started to work, you might work your shift, the next shift, till the next man comes in. You didn't leave. If a miner operator didn't show up, they didn't ask you, do you want to stay over? They asked you, what do you want to eat?
And of course, I worked 30 years for Consolidation Coal Company. And I had a lawyer in Bluefield, and he told me, he said, since you work for Consol, said they'll spend $1 million fighting you on your black money, which I guess they did. It took me 10 years to get it. I said, well, I'm retired, that's all I got time to do. I'm gonna pursue it, you know, so I finally got my black money.